What's up, King Cat? Oh my god. You know when you speak your first words for the morning? That was that. What's up, King Cats? Welcome back to my channel. Today, it's a Wednesday. It's a rest day from the gym. I'm about to go do a little bit of cardio though. I do have some intervals today. Nothing crazy. Gonna do that. Gonna stretch. I might go into the studio room and just dance a little bit. I've been really loving getting back into dance. I don't know. Things to do today. I just gotta work. I have a lymphatic massage at 3 o'clock. I've had a lot of subcutaneous water retention lately. Part of that's gonna be coming from my cycle coming on. Sorry, I can't put words together. Told you, first words of the morning. And then I've had some digestive problems. I spent like a week and a half, 2 weeks being sick. So I'm basically a camel at the moment. But wanted to come over here. First of all, what is up, Cozy Candles? This is a local candle maker here in Louisville. Her name's actually Emily, so we love supporting female-owned businesses, especially when their names are Emily. Don't worry, it's not me, it's a different Emily. But she has amazing smelling candles. This one is Baja Cactus Blossom. Also, these flowers are from a local flower truck called Fleur and Frond. Super cute. Anyway, coming over here, also, just kidding. Buff Bunny sent me an amazing care package of a bunch of clothes, but then she also sent me their little glute bands. I love the marble. I'm gonna test these out. I personally don't do like full workouts with glute bands. I just don't think that's necessary, but I think they're super great for warm up, teaching proper knee positioning, things like that, all that good stuff. Anyway, 60-day no-buy is almost over. If you're not familiar with what the 60-day no-buy is, my best friends, so Chanel, LT, and I, we all did this because we were inspired because LT decided to do 60 days without alcohol. And then Chanel was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go 60 days without buying clothes or shoes or bags. And I was like, you know, I could use that. That would be a challenge. So we were like, we're all gonna go 60 days without any of this shit. So I was like, I'm gonna go 60 days without buying any clothes, any bags, or any shoes. And we are in the home stretch, baby. So this was yesterday. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days left. And I feel good. So that's where we're at with that. Let's get into our day. I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym, so I will see you in just a second. We are ready to go. Panther tuxedoed out, as always. Also, I don't know if I've introduced you all to Kate. Excuse me. This is Kate the Mosswall. I hope you get that reference. This is from my favorite plant store in Louisville, Forage Plants. Also, look at that little whale fin. Love it. All right, so we are going to go to the gym, or the parking lot of the gym. So I just wanted to chat for a second about risk taking, because I've been alluding to a new business that I'm starting on Instagram, and I'm still only alluding to it because I don't want to actually like say anything about what it is and show you guys anything until I have an actual product in my hands and like have a launch date set and all that stuff, just because like it could be soon, it could be a while, I don't know. But I am starting a business that has absolutely nothing to do with fitness, and I'm fucking terrified. And last night I made the 50% deposits, and it's scary. I'm super pumped about it. Like, I'm so excited about it. I think about it all the time, but it's scary because it's literally investing thousands of dollars into something that, one, that actual business itself has no capital. Like, it's a new thing, so no one's ever purchased anything from it. So it's not like I can fund a launch from past launches, if that makes sense. Like, this is literally me operating on good faith in like my ideas and like what people would want from this thing, and being like, okay, let's fucking take a chance on it. Like, when I first had the idea, I was like, oh my God, like, heck yes. And I've gone through so much of the like, oh well, like why would anyone like that? Who are you to do that to? Basically like imposter syndrome. And like every one of my close friends that I've told about it, they're like, dude, this is gonna be so awesome, this is gonna be so cool, you're gonna kill it, da 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 da. And even with all that encouragement, I'm like, it's scary. But the way I have tried to view risk in just various avenues of my life, but especially with this one, and I keep telling myself this, is like, whenever you're about to take a chance on some shit, whatever it is, you have to consider the absolute best case scenario and the absolute worst case scenario. So absolute best case scenario is this thing does super freaking well, like we explode, like everyone loves it, we're able to create like a really big difference and create a community around it, and like just it thrives, right? Worst case scenario is it absolutely flops and I'm out X thousands of dollars. So it's like, okay, you have to take and just truly evaluate for yourself, because there's duality in everything, right? If best case scenario, or if worst case scenario is possible, best case scenario is also possible, right? So you have to ask yourself, like, okay, is the risk of worst case scenario happening worth the risk of best case scenario happening? And then you kind of just have to go, and you just have to say, screw my inhibitions, screw my fear, I'm gonna die one day. Am I gonna wonder what would have happened if I did this? So that's just my thoughts today. So, okay.
I just wanna dive in the water, but baby we can't see the bottom. I just wanna dive in with you. I just wanna lie here with you. Oh na na, just be careful na na. Love ain't simple na na. Promise me no promises. Oh na na, just be careful na na. Love ain't simple na na.
Hi guys, it's Lindsay Vic. Just at the grocery store. I just needed a few things, so we are going to pick them up. Brought my own bag because we're saving the planet. And let's get to shit. If we're having a bad day, I just encourage you, go walk through the bread aisle. Take a big inhale through your nose. It works every time, especially when you approach the cinnamon raisin scent of things. I don't need to buy any of this because I have like 3 boxes at home, but this, current favorite cereal, go buy it now. Dun, 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 hello. Are you sleeping at the switch? Hi, pretty bear. How are you today? Oh, good morning. Good morning. I love you so much. Alright, so we have oats with some egg whites. There are egg whites in there for some extra protein. Protein powder, little turkey sausages. These are so delicious. We're gonna eat some food. This is the most awkward part where I tell you, like, I'm gonna go eat this because I think that that's implied. I don't know. So we've got some greens, shrimp, broccoli, tomato, red potato, hummus, and some of the cured hemp hearts for a little bit of omega-3s, some plant-based protons. Right, Luna? Yeah. All right. So gonna eat. All right, you guys. So we're just, oh my God, how am I supposed to get anything done? I I love this dog. Anyway, we're gonna start closing out the video here, and I just wanted to end this. Wow. Oh my God, this is, I love you. But I just wanted to end this video just by saying thank you guys for being here. You know, it's been super cool wanting to be back on YouTube again. Obviously, that's something that I started, it's 2019. I started my YouTube in 2015, I think. So it's been over 4 years. Obviously, there was a big period of time. And like, that's where I did a lot of my growing, right? Was on YouTube. Like, Instagram and YouTube kind of grew for me at the same time back in those earlier years. And there was also a time frame, you know, around this time last year, look at this paw, where I didn't want to film at all, and I didn't. Like, I literally went months and months and months without an upload, and I was going through my own stuff, you know, with my implant-related complications, with being super depressed, with not knowing what was going on with my health for the longest time, and the last thing I wanted to do was pick up a camera and film my life. And like, I'm gonna be honest, some of those seeds were probably planted a little earlier than when I started struggling with things, just because, like, I don't know, as I grew, obviously as you grow on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, like, there's more people that like you, and along with that, there's more people that really don't like you. And for a while, I just got so, like, I didn't want to share any part of my life, because I was like, well, I'm tired of people just being shitty about it, long story short. And like, I feel like for, not entirely, but a part of me lost sight of the fact that like the people that are like down for me are far greater in number than the people that aren't. And yeah, I guess what kind of brought this on was like one of my friends, she posted about how like the gossip pages posted her for the first time or whatever. And like, I texted her today and I was like, hey, I know that like, you know this, and I know you're making light of it, but I also remember how I felt when I first saw that shit. Like, when I first saw my first gossip threads or whatever over 3 years ago. And like, even though I knew who I was, like, it feels really awful to see people say some of that stuff about you. And it's just like, I don't know, it kind of took me back there. I will say I made a promise to myself in 2017 to never read those pages again, and I've stuck to it. Like, I don't actively seek them out. The only time I see anything of them is when someone like sends me a screenshot and I'm like, could you really not? Like, I don't need that, because for the majority, it's not actual productive conversation. It's not constructive criticism. It's just shit talking. And honestly, it's really sad, because a lot of it too is like females. You know, it's girls saying this about other girls. You don't see, in my opinion at least, as much conversation about males by males. And that makes me really sad, because it is a lot of it just gossip. It's not actual constructive conversation. And if we want to, you know, break that stereotype of girls being gossipy and catty, like, we have to stop being gossipy and catty. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. But it just made me like not want to share my life to a degree. And then all of my shit hit the fan, and I was like, I absolutely don't want to share this. I just need to figure it out, and I need to basically just keep swimming and like tread water. But yeah. So obviously, being back in a place where I want to be on YouTube and where I want to make videos, obviously views and engagement and stuff is down, because I've not been on the platform for a while. So like, the platform's not going to favor me. Like, people have gotten used to me not being consistent. So like, I kind of did this to myself in a way. But to those of you who are still here and who have been down for this ride the last, you know, 4 or 5 years, if you count Instagram when I first started all that, like, y'all are the realest. And truly, it's so cool to hear from people that have been here for such a long time and have been with me through how much I've gone through and changed and everything over the years. And so everything that I do, whether it's like the new business thing that I'm talking about, or whether it's coaching, or whether it's the podcast, or whatever it is, like, I wouldn't be able to do that without people like you watching this. So just thanks for being around. Thanks for being a part of the Kit and Kat fam, and I hope that if you feel like you don't belong anywhere else in the world, that you know you belong here. So, that is going to be it for me today. I love you guys so much. Luna loves you too. And we will see you in the next video. Bye!